Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany. If you're new here, I am a mom of 3, currently expecting my 4th baby, and in this video I really just wanted to share things that I'm doing differently this pregnancy. I feel like in the last year or two I have changed a lot as a person, and I feel like a lot of things that I know now, I wish I would have known for my first 3 pregnancies. And so I am doing things a little bit differently this time, and so I kind of wanted to talk about that since I said in my last video that that's something that I really wanted to talk about. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first thing on my list here that I'm doing differently is this is actually the first pregnancy that I have been exercising and working out all the way through. So this is my very first active pregnancy where I am actually working out at least 3 times a week, and not just running or cardio, but I'm actually doing strength training. I'm definitely not bodybuilding right now, but I am just focusing on building a good foundation for my body so that I can have a shorter recovery after I have this baby. So far already, since I've been working out since before I was pregnant with this baby, is that I have probably felt the best I have felt in any of my pregnancies. I think definitely staying active is a huge benefit. I actually have no pain so far. I'm currently 24 weeks pregnant, and I am actually not experiencing any back pain, anything going on right now. I know that can definitely come as I get closer to the end, but I am feeling really good, and I definitely would say that working out has been a huge factor in that. Now, usually my workouts are about 30 to 40 minutes long. They're not very long, but I definitely have noticed a really big difference in just how I feel in my strength level. Yeah, I've just been feeling the best that I've ever felt even before I was pregnant and not working out, which is pretty crazy. Another thing that I'm doing differently is I'm using a lot more natural products. I definitely wanted to make some lifestyle changes in the last year, and I am doing this not just because I'm pregnant, but because I have just noticed that I'm kind of going more towards more natural products just in my home. And that kind of includes shampoo, that includes soap, body wash, it includes makeup, even cleaning products in my home. If you're wanting to know what kind of products that I use, I will actually put them down in the description down below for you guys, so you can go check those out. I've just been wanting to use a lot more products that are a little bit more natural so that I'm not putting a lot of toxins into my body, especially when I'm pregnant. Again, there's no shame for those who use other products. I'm not gonna be 100% perfect with this, but I have been definitely making a lot of different choices just in the last year, which I think has been really great. One thing I'm doing differently this time is I am not using a pregnancy app. Now this is actually, my 4th baby, and so I found it really helpful for my first because I was so excited. I wanted to know what week I was and what was going on. But now that I've had 3 babies, and I just feel like I kind of have that information already, and I just don't need more just noise going on, if that makes sense, of just information that I already know. I don't need it on my phone, and so I haven't really downloaded one, and I've felt totally fine about that. Another thing that I have been doing this pregnancy is taking natural supplements. Now I take magnesium, beef liver, vitamin C, and a bunch of other things that and collagen too as well. I've been making a lot of protein smoothies, which has been great. I've just been using natural collagen powder, which has been working really great. Yeah, I think it's definitely helped my energy levels as well. First trimester, obviously you're gonna feel pretty tired. I don't think that's something that you can really get out of, but now that I'm kind of coming out of that, I have felt so much better. And it is just wild that I don't have a crash in the afternoon. I feel like I have good sustained energy throughout my day. And so just taking the natural supplements that I am has been really helpful. If you are taking a conventional prenatal, that's totally okay. I am just choosing not to take a prenatal this time, and I'm choosing to work on my nutrition and working on being really nourished with good food, and then also taking natural supplements to help that and to help support me in that way. again, prenatals can have synthetic forms of vitamins and minerals, and I'm just felt more convicted on just getting those vitamins and minerals from natural sources. So another thing that I've been doing this pregnancy that's been different than my others is slowing down. I feel like I was so busy and so stressed the last time I had babies, and I just feel so much more at ease and just stress-free this time. I'm definitely not putting as much expectation on myself to do everything and do all the things. Being a mom of 3 already, I know like life is busy. It doesn't stop when you're pregnant. And so being able to just say no to not filling up my schedule, making a priority to rest when I'm able to, and just to be more content in the moment. I'm definitely trying to just cherish every single moment of this pregnancy, because I know that this is my last, and I am okay with that, but I'm just really trying to cherish every moment and soak it all in, and to just slow down and to not rush through things. I feel like 24 weeks came really quickly, especially this last month. And I know that the summer is gonna go by quickly as well. So I'm just really trying to take some time to just slow down, so I'm a lot more relaxed and stress-free. If you are wanting to know how you can slow down in motherhood, I actually have a dedicated video on that specific topic and what I do on a daily basis to do that. So you guys can go check that out if you like. It's definitely a good one. Another thing that I'm not doing this pregnancy is buying maternity clothes. I am just trying to make do with what I have. I actually got rid of all of my maternity clothes last postpartum. Like after I had my son, I was like, no, I don't think I'm gonna need these anymore. So I actually got rid of them, and I'm actually okay with it. I am thankful that I'm having a baby in the summer, and so I can wear more dresses, more shorts. I don't have to worry about pants or jeans as much, so I'm not gonna be probably wearing as much of those as my pregnancy comes to an end. And so it all depends on like what time you have your baby, because if I was having another baby in the winter, I probably would have bought some pants, but I can also borrow them from friends and things like that too. But yeah, it's just one thing that I'm just really not wanting to do this pregnancy. So yeah, right now I've just been living in overalls, and I know that I will be wearing more dresses as time goes on here, because my overalls won't fit for too much longer. Another thing that I'm not doing this pregnancy is accepting and not questioning others' advice. And this can actually go for not just people that are around me, but this can actually go for my care provider as well. I want to make sure that I feel comfortable with everything that's going on, and just because, you know, my doctor is asking me to do something doesn't mean that I need to do it if I don't feel comfortable with it. And I think that's one thing I wish I would have had when I had my other kids, is just being able to know how to advocate for myself. And so for this pregnancy, I'm actually with a doctor. I'm not with a midwife. I wasn't able to get in with one, which is totally fine. She's really nice, but has also made comments about certain things that I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be doing that. And it's just, yeah, when you kind of know what you're comfortable with and what you want to do, you can kind of feel more confident in saying no to things that you're just not really wanting to do. And just for example, my doctor, I definitely take my doctor's advice on things. I'm not saying that a medical professional is not someone we shouldn't take advice from. That's not it at all. Definitely saying that, she was talking about like birth control already, and I'm like, I haven't even had this baby. She's talking about getting my ovaries removed, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be doing that. So just interesting things that they can say, and I'm like, yeah, definitely not feeling comfortable with that. So just an example of like that. The last thing on my list here is not buying all the baby things. Now, I know it's my 4th, so I have a lot of things already that I've had throughout the years, but there's a lot of things that I bought previously that I just won't be buying again. Like even with my last pregnancy, I bought a baby swing for my son, and honestly, I hardly used it at all. And I won't be buying another baby swing again. I'm probably just gonna be needing to get like a bassinet. That's kind of the only thing on my list that I need. Everything else I kind of have already. I did buy some new clothes, which I kind of need because I got rid of all my daughter's clothes before we moved 2 years ago, and so I don't really have a lot of girl clothes. So I did buy some of those, but I'm not buying any more clothes now. I think I have enough for the first 3 to 4 months, so I feel good about that, but just not buying like all the stuff, all the little things that, you know, you might think you need, just because babies really only need to be clothed, fed, have a safe place to sleep, and you're good to go. You can kind of buy those things as you go and as you see a need for them, but yeah, little babies just need a lot of love and just your care. So anyways, that's kind of my whole list. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and maybe you got something out of it that you may not have known before, or kind of have a different perspective on things. But yeah, just know that if you're pregnant, to not do something that you don't feel comfortable with. You're allowed to say no, and you're allowed to change your mind on things too. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything, put it in the comments down below. I'd love to answer your questions. And yeah, we'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.